Well, it's been a while. It's been about 3 years, I think, since I've put a video up and actually talking on it. So, obviously a new bike, CBR650R, and yeah, going to do a bit of a review on it. Not going to do anything mad today. Obviously I won't be riding quick or nothing. We'll shoot some B-roll stuff to go with it, hopefully. Hopefully that's pretty cool. But yeah, just going to go out, name some things I like about it, name some things I don't like about it. And yeah, show you the bike a bit more, since I haven't actually done a video on it. So yeah, got a new bike, CBR650R. So far we've put 1,759 miles on it, so I've used it quite a bit. Been to Snowdon, commuting, a few other bits. Man, the wind noise is bad today. That is not what we want. And yeah, like I said, just been using it. I've been off riding for about 2 weeks with an operation. Just coming to the end of the 2 weeks now. So yeah, it's a good bike. I like it. Obviously, I've got the restricted 35 kilowatt hour model, unfortunately, because A2 license and all that stuff. But it's still a fantastic bike. I like it. I'll do a pros and cons list, I guess. So starting off with the things I dislike about the bike, maybe switch it up a bit. There's a few things that I don't like about it. The tail tidy, well, the tail needs a tail tidy. It sticks out about this far from the actual back of the bike, which is a bit annoying. So you can buy a tail tidy kit for about £100, so it's not too expensive, and I will get around to that eventually. The actual overall look of the bike is fantastic. Everything looks how it should. But the next one on my list that I don't like is the exhaust system. Obviously the exhaust system is like sort of inbuilt to the body on these. It's not just like you can buy a can. You have to buy the full pipe system, which is anywhere between about £500 to £1,000, which is quite expensive. But I mean, I think the old CBR650F, I think the year before these, I think their exhaust system fits on these. I'm not 100% sure on that. I do need to look into it, and if it does, that's what I'll be buying. I like the Austin Racing ones or the SC Project ones. They're pretty cool. To de-restrict the bike, obviously it's about 120 quid from a main dealer. These are restricted via ECU map, which is a bit annoying. It's not something you can really do on your own. So yeah, you got to get it taken in, change the map over on the ECU, and the trumpets on the throttle body are a bit different. And so yeah, that's a bit annoying as well. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm only meant to be riding it at this power, but eventually I will get it taken off. One thing I will say, without the well, with the restriction on it, which is my next thing on the list of cons, is the high-end revs just literally give you nothing. It feels like the bike's working for absolutely nothing. Very often I take this bike past 8k, there's not a lot of power in it. I mean, it does still accelerate, but not a lot. The quickest I've had on this on a private road is about 116 on the clock, so it's probably about 110ish maybe. And the next thing on the list of things that I dislike about this bike is it's sort of a safety feature. I get that, and Honda are well up there with their safety features. When you brake hard, which I do quite often, coming into a roundabout, trying to get that speed all the way down and then accelerate back off, the indicators come on. Like the hazards automatically activate. They see that massive change in speed, they think you're in trouble. The indicators come on, well, the hazards, and I find it so annoying, and it's a bit distracting seeing your lights flash up on the dashboard. I'll be honest. I think, oh no, I broke the bike or something, but when really it's just indicating that you'd come to a very slow speed very quickly. And yeah, I don't hate it. €100. Nice. We'll jump into what I like about this bike. And it's good. It's a good bike. It's a good all-rounder. As you can see, my seating position's quite high up at the moment. I go back a bit, you can get down low, and it goes. So, starting off, first things first, the look of it. The look of this bike is fantastic. It looks incredible. Gone for the Fireblade sort of look. They did two different paint schemes. They do a red and a white and a black and a like sort of pinstripe red, as you can see. And I think it looks pretty top notch. It's up there with the middleweights. It's sort of very modern in a way that the dashboard has now gone completely LCD. You got traction control on the left finger, as you can see on the dash. Traction control light just came on. So you can turn that off if you want to play around with it. And it is quite fun. Two trips, which is kind of useful. I mean, I've got my one set on total miles on my own MPG, just so I can like, keep an eye on it, not that I'm really bothered about it. Gear indicator on the left, obviously 1 down, 5 up. And obviously you got your rev range and your fuel, which is a nice little touch. And yeah, that's it really for the dashboard, the modern look of the dashboard. Obviously all lights are now LED as well, which is kind of cool. Going to be expensive when they come out of warranty and no longer work. Don't think we'll be going over there today, it's a bit wet. We're going to go back this way. So yeah, she pulls on every gear. As you expect from two wheels taped together with an engine in the middle. Another thing I noticed is the weight. The weight of this bike, it's light, it's not heavy. Coming from a CBR125R to a CBR650R. I was expecting it to be heavier, and I'm pleasantly surprised how light it is. The fuel tank, I should have mentioned in the cons, doesn't contain a lot of fuel. It costs about 13 quid to fill, so if you're thinking about going on long trips, make sure you plan a couple of stops for fuel. I think it's like something like 12 litres. If you bought them brand new, it came with a quick shift, which is good. It's nice, it's comfortable for when you're just casually riding, or if you want to nail it down on a straight, you don't have to think about it. You can just literally flick up, which is really nice. For price to performance, I think this is nailing it at the moment. There's not many out in the UK yet. Luckily I had this on pre-order from my local Honda dealer, which is Thunder Road in Cumberland, so shout out to those guys to sort me out with it. Like I said, price for performance, does it get better than a 650 middleweight bike? I don't think it does. Obviously it's an all-rounder. You want to take it on track, sure, you got traction control, you got the quick shift, you got more torque than last year, more peak performance than last year. You want it as a commuter, it's light, the dimensions are pretty good, it's not too long, cut the tail tidy off, gets even shorter. We'll do a bit of a speed run now in a minute. When you get past that like 8k mark, it bonks down. So there goes, that's my sort of my first thoughts and review on my new 650, which isn't very new anymore, I just haven't made a video in a very long time. Hopefully this video turned out to be cool and not a sack of shit. So yeah, catch you later.